your Final Four, I remember you saying you needed Kim Mulkey in your life. Do you still feel that way today, and why or why not?
I'm going to say that today, tomorrow, next year, to the day I win. I'm at LSU because of Kim Mulkey, and that's how I feel.
Hi, sorry. Angel, how did it feel to be back on the floor?
It felt great. I mean, it was a long 2 weeks, or a week and a half, 2 weeks, to be away from the team. Taking time to yourself is really important. I feel like that's just something that was important, and resetting and refocusing within the team. I'm just happy to be back, and this place was amazing tonight.
One more. You said you've had a lot of time to yourself. What have you learned about yourself in the time you were away?
Not what I learned about myself. I want people to realize that I'm not just an athlete. I'm a human too. I go through things. We all go through things. And just being able to have so many people that were supportive to me in this past week and a half really showed me a lot and who really cares for me. And when you up, everybody love you. When you down, you see who really love you. So just being able to have such supportive people that were here for me and through a tough time for me was really important.
Both of you can answer this. Really, a win against a top 10 team. That has not been done by this program in a while. What does that say about this team and how you use this as momentum going forward?
What y'all gonna say now? Obviously, I mean, we had our first game and people counted us out, of course, but we made it personal tonight. I think that coming together at a home court, knowing Virginia Tech, obviously, from the Final Four, I think that was beneficial, but it was about us tonight. I told them nobody comes in our house and takes anything from us, and I think that we really worked hard and played together, and you see how many people were in double figures tonight, so obviously we just love playing together and playing team basketball.
I would say it's just been showing all the work that we've been putting in since the season started, playing together, but also how much of an advantage it is to have great guards that go in and rebound and defend and have that presence inside as well.
Anissa back here. How much progress has this team made defensively, and just how much was tonight kind of showing that progress?
We've made a lot of... It's been great, honestly. The main focus tonight was defense. We know Amor is a great player, and we knew that we had to stop her, but also stop Kitley. Just stopping all the other players as much as we possibly can, taking on that assignment.
Anissa, you're obviously a very good player at your former school, but to play in a game like tonight, in an atmosphere like this, and an opponent like this, is this why you kind of came to LSU?
Yes, I want to play against some of the best talent in the country and play with some of the best teammates in the country as well. And I know that a lot of people said that what I did was at DePaul, but I could perform on any level, and I showed that tonight.
Okay.
Anissa and Angel, obviously Michaela is an absolute problem out there. I mean, she does not play like her age. Just talk a bit about, how she's not afraid of the moment and, the fearlessness that she plays with on a day-to-day basis, even in your tougher games like Colorado. Just talk a bit about what she's been to this team offensively, and then obviously just as for team morale purposes.
Yeah, her confidence is just amazing. Like you said, she's not a regular freshman. You don't see a freshman come in so confident and just being able to translate from high school to college. And she's done that. I mean, she's learned so much from us, and she's willing to learn. And she works hard. She sits in the gym and she works on the things that she needs to work on. And I think that really helps our team because she knows her role and she knows when her time is when it comes.
I would say Michaela is built for the moment. She works so hard every day. Like, she's a gym rat, and it shows every night.
Angel, what exactly changed after the first quarter? How did y'all flip the game and take over?
Our defense, just being able to adjust. I mean, first time, big environment for a lot of us. Again, first game, of course, Colorado, but just being able to be back within the atmosphere of LSU in this program. So I think we adjusted really well. I mean, they hit a lot of big shots in the first quarter, and I think we just really adjusted.
Hey, Angel, for you, you can share if you cannot share, it's up to you, but I just wanted to know who you might leaned on the last week and a half. Who was kind of that supportive cast for you? Who was there for you when you needed them?
My mom, of course, but I talk to Shaq every day. We FaceTime every day. He checked on me, called me every single day to make sure I was good, and he told me every day, like, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. He's been here before. He knows what it takes. And just being able to have somebody like that was something that was really good for me. He told me when I was right, he told me when I was wrong, told me what I needed to do to get back to where I am, and I know he's going to call me after the game if he hasn't already.
As we got time for 2 more questions for the players.
Anissa, you had a couple of breakout performances in the Caymans. How did that experience translate to your performance here tonight?
I would say, honestly, playing with my team and going through the adversity that we did in the Caymans and that we've been going through with Angel not being here, it just shows that we're resilient. We have each other back, and we're willing to take on the challenge. And I feel like I've been showing that, and I've been resilient, and my teammates have been as well.
Angel, welcome back. You mentioned earlier the importance of having time to reset. To what extent do you feel comfortable sharing, maybe just generally or conceptually, what you felt you needed to reset or did reset?
My mental health is the most important thing before anything, and I'm going to make sure I'm okay before anything because I don't want to cause anything harm or any cancer in the locker room. So being able to take a reset to myself, like I said before, I am human. I'm not just an athlete, and that's okay to do. Pros do it all the time. So whatever stories that were wrote and written, don't believe everything you read. I mean, I'm back, and I'm happy, and I'm here, and I'm moving forward, and I'm going to take this team and help take this team as far as I can.
Thank you, girls.
Good job, guys.
Questions for Coach?
You were down after that first quarter. What adjustments did you make offensively and defensively to take control of that game?
Just challenge them a little bit more to be a little bit more physical, a little bit more in passing lanes. Any shot they took, make sure you had a hand in their face. Make sure if a screen was set, you knew your assignment. We're not a polished product. But what you saw tonight on the defensive end was physical play. You saw some athleticism. You saw some tough girls. But it's not a polished product. We just, I guess you'd say in the country, we bowed our neck and we got after it.
Yeah, Coach, back here. Just coming from, obviously, after the Colorado loss, you said, the toughness, the physicality was important for you. How pleasing was it to see this team have that toughness and physicality? And then also, how can you describe Haley Van Lith on defense tonight?
Well, if you don't even compare it to Colorado, just the things we've been through and what you saw out there, you had to go, wow. They hadn't really been on the floor together. Wow. When they're on the floor for a longer period of time and it all becomes a thing of beauty, how special can we be? But you saw happiness out there. You saw kids high-fiving out there. You saw when we got behind, kids lifting other kids up. You saw some roles that now have changed a little bit. I thought Flau'jae and Haley Van Lith were your unsung heroes in this game tonight. You asked Haley to guard more for that long. I don't think she came out of the game. I don't think Amore ever took a breather. And Haley is, just tough. She's fighting that plantar fasciitis in her foot, and she's learned a new position. I don't know that Haley understands her value to our team tonight because she's so used to scoring so many points. But with scouts in the stands, I told her they need to see you play the point guard like you did tonight. Distribute the ball. Control the flow of the game. That's hard to do when you've been the off-ball position most of your career, and you're the one taking the most shots. And doing it really with her foot hurting her. I thought Flau'jae, but I've thought this about Flau'jae for a while now. Flau'jae came in as a freshman and thought when she didn't shoot the ball well or score points, she had a bad night. Flau'jae's not even thinking about that anymore. If she gets a good shot, great. If she goes in and gets offensive boards, she gets rebounds. Her all-around game, including defense, it's just, and I told her that. I said, wow, Flau'jae, your all-around game is something right now.
Hey, Coach, over here. A couple of weeks ago, you said you needed one player pretty much to step up on defense and just be there consistently. Do you think Anissa Morrow has kind of stepped into that role? She had 3 steals, 2 blocks
Well,
tonight.
Anissa had to guard Kitley a lot tonight. And what did she do? What did she do? She pulled the chair out from under her. She got in there and wouldn't let her, just take her down there. She would get deflections and she would get steals. Anissa, she moves quick. I mean, she's not going to get buried down there, and I just think her ability to move a lot creates a lot of steals for us.
Hey, Coach, as you know, it was a top 10 matchup. You had the opportunity to win your 700th career game. Can you talk a little bit about the crowd and what effect they might have had on this matchup tonight?
Our crowd, I thought, was excellent. Considering it was a television game, it's raining outside, and it was 8 o'clock, I really worried that the crowd would stay home and be lazy. They were here. The students were here. And isn't that fun? Look how crowded this room is. Y'all are here. That speaks volumes. And we're most appreciative.
Hey, Coach, in the middle over here. Since Angel's been back, have you noticed a change in mindset or demeanor with her as opposed to earlier in the season since she's been back?
Angel is one of the best players I've coached, and I've coached many. And Angel is Angel. You saw her tonight, so you can probably answer that. I don't have to answer it because what I saw on that floor tonight was special by everyone that got to play, and it was absolutely wonderful.
Coach, in the back, obviously it's early in the season, but is this the type of game that you've really wanted to see from your team, knowing that they're playing together, playing the defensive type of basketball that you pride yourself in as a coach?
Yes. What I wanted to see, I knew it wouldn't be a polished product, and we're not. But what I wanted to see is fight. I wanted to see team chemistry. I wanted to see sharing the ball. I wanted to see everybody pick each other up, even help those young ones when they're out there and they're a little nervous. And we feed off of each other. We're a team of emotion. I'm a coach of emotion, and you feed off of that. And I just saw a lot of that tonight. They get you excited as a coach.
Coach, how do Anissa and Reese play off each other?
Well, Jock, you saw it, and they just getting started. They really don't know yet. We didn't run a lot of sets tonight. You just don't run a lot if you don't have to.